It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
New York Knicks as they go up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, quote things, you say things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year?
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. The Magic make a quick stop here in front of their Orlando fans, just one game before heading out. And, of course, Freak, they really haven't filled the void yet in the wake of his absence.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps them right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help them long term.
Well, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
So the New York starting five, Tony Wroten out there with Afflalo. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. Now here's Freak. At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to Azania, just 5 on the clock, and he gets it to go.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Here's Wroten. No good on the 3. On defense, the Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
This is really good intensity all the way through. You love to see that. I mean, going nearly to the final possession, back and forth, they got to be pleased with victory.
Guys, that was a heavyweight battle. I mean, neither side backing down, just a terrific game throughout.
Now Anthony, following the three-point attempt by Freak.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Puts one up from 19, and good on the basket. Book it. Freak's got his second basket of the night. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Anthony kicks to Wroten. Some nice passing by New York here. Lopez a screen. Shoots a fader, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Anthony's got his first basket of the night. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now, Freak. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the Wizards in Washington.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Here's Oladipo. The rebound by Wroten.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Now here's Freak. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Fires at the elbow, and the jumper is on the mark. Freak's got 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lopez a screen. Up off the screen. And there's Roten, and that's good on the assist by Aflalo. The Magic leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And a wide open look for Freak. Buries the long range jumper. He's got 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Anthony, nice shot from the wing. Anthony's got his second basket.
Nothing new there to see Anthony knock down one of those beauties.
Freak with it. He's got 9. Passes to Arthur. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go. Arthur's got his first basket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
Well, Kevin, they're out to a 2-0 lead in this season series. I asked them what's enabled them to control this matchup, and he told me their interior defense has been a big factor. He said, we have the length and timing to send back our fair share in the middle. That provides an important deterrent for us, denying easy buckets inside. Guys, we'll see if they can keep that paint locked down in this one, too.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
Now here's Freak. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Follow the pass to Roten. There's the dish to Anthony. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes to Arthur. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The Orlando Magic come into this one after the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Misses off the left iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. And here's Freak. Arthur dishes to Vucevic to the middle. Here's Freak. Rebounded by Anthony.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
There's the pass to Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Porzingis has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Knicks.
Shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Sanders checked in for Robin Lopez.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
New York moving the ball around. Outside Anthony. They set the pick to the left side wing. Kicks to Roten. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Roten's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Freak. He's got 12. He feeds it to Vucevic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's Peyton in for Hezonja. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Gerald Green in for Aaron Aflalo. Shots good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now here's Freak, and stolen by Williams. All alone.
Oh!
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Roten. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, and stolen by Freak. Jumps up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now, here's Roten. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Here's Freak. He dishes it to Peyton. He kicks to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gordon. From 20 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead. Now here's Roten. D right on him. The feed to Sanders. Green kicks to Sanders. New York, no good that time either. The Magic leading by 7. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Take a look at New York. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Magic, just way behind.
And I think for the Knicks, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
It really has been something. I mean, a remarkable and quick turnaround. It's been dramatic in how far they've come from last season.
Roten, the pass to Williams. Williams double-teamed. And stolen by Freak. .153 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Payton. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
And how about the numbers here for Payton? He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
And both free throws good for Green. And it's Orlando's ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Poked away and stolen by Freak. Misses from close range.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Green. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Magic leading by 5. Pushing it up. Here's Fournier. Finished off the break. Fournier's got his second basket of the game.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
There's Green with the 3. Again, the miss by Green. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did him in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Out to Payton. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Sanders. Now Roten. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And he banks in the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise. Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Arthur. Fournier comes in for Hezonja. Freaks checked in for Oladipo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And a new group in for the Knicks. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Green in for Aaron Aflalo. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He finished with 36 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Williams can't hit. Freak with it. He's got 16. Pick by Vucevic. Shot from the wing, and he gets it to go. 18 points for Freak. Now here's Roten. He's got 10. Here's Augustine. The rebound by Roten. Roten's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Pass to Sanders. New York moving the ball around. Passes it to Williams. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. And a moment now to check out the numbers for Fournier. How his last 10 games have gone. 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And, back to his efficiency from three. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. Pick by Vucevic. To the paint, off the pick, and it's good on the lay-in. Fournier's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Now the dish to Fournier. And there's the pass to Freak. From the arc. That is good. Freak's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now here's Roten, covered by Payton. Dishes it to Williams. And the Knicks miss again. The Magic leading by 7. And here's Freak, 23 points in the game, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. On the wing, Green. Cans it from downtown.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Well, Orlando shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. That's good. And now just a 4-point Magic lead.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Kicks it to Fournier. Wide open. Here's Vucevic, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Vucevic has got 5. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to O'Quinn. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And that one's good. Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Roten kicks to Williams. Double team on Williams. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And the lead now, double digits on that. Bucket. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
Oh, no, not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line. Looking at the game Roten has been having, he's got 11 points and 8 dimes. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's Freak. He has 30. And Orlando again. And with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They double him with Freak, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Magic leading by 11. Now here's Roten, guarded closely. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Freak. He got it up. No good trying to beat the buzzer. So we've reached the...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Aflalo is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Porzingis in at the power forward position. And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. In the corner, it's Roten. Shot on the wing. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got assist number 5 here tonight. Orlando leading by 11. Now, Freak taken away. And here we go with Anthony. Oh, wow.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. 5 to shoot. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. And that's now 35 points for Freak. The feed to Carmelo. And Anthony gets double-teamed. Here's Porzingis. Orlando grabs the miss. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Azania. Here's Freak. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Porzingis for the three. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wing shot on the way, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
A moment here to see the numbers for Vucevic. He's right around 13 points a night, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
Follow the pass to Roten. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his... Knicks trail by 15. Afflalo with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the wide open shot from Green. New York, no good that time either.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
The shot's good from Fournier.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Afflalo. On the wing, Williams. He feeds it to O'Quinn. And Afflalo kicks to Williams. 4 on the clock. Some nice passing by New York here. And Green gets it to go. Orlando leading by 16. And here's Freak. He has 35. There's a screen. Gordon dishes to Freak. Shoots. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Green passes to Afflalo. Green, the screen. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Magic.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Afflalo. Here's Freak. From deep. Here's Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside, Green. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Vucevic. Freak kicks to Fournier. He dishes it to Freak. Shoots a three, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 38 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now, here's O'Quinn. He's guarded closely. Here's Afflalo. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Steps back and fires. Offensive rebound. Gordon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Nice numbers from Gordon. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Tony Wroten, he's checked in for New York. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He kicks to Sanders. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Freak. Fast break. Here come the Magic. 1:53 left in the third. Pick by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Orlando. A difficult situation for New York. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Wroten. Gordon kicks to Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 9 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Poked loose. Now here's Wroten. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Sanders. The dish now to Williams. Double team on Williams, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Orlando. Afflalo against Payton. Hits the target from 18 feet. And it's 6 points for Aaron Afflalo.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Wroten. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Freak. And that's 11 points for Vucevic.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The second chance effort. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Picked by Vucevic. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And the Knicks with possession here. Freak in at point guard. Arthur out there with Vucevic. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Hezonja in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And he gets it to go.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Now, Freak. Picked by Vucevic. Freak with it. Ball stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. Afflalo outside. Anthony dishes to Afflalo. Anthony left side. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's Wroten. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
The Magic leading by 20. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Freak. From the high post, he drills it. Freak's got 40 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Now here's Wroten. Afflalo outside. Right wing. The pass to Roten. Bangs home the trifecta. Roten's got 19 points. Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Doubled by Roten. Freak with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Dishes it to Freak. From deep, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Roten. Orlando grabs the miss. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Orlando leading by 17. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Freak's got 42 in the game. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Roten. It's deflected. And here's Freak. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Knicks trail by 19. Afflalo, the pass to Roten. And Anthony gets double-teamed. From 13, Roten, no good. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. Kicks it to Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Porzingis. They double him with Freak. And Afflalo wide open. He shoots, but they recover it. Lopez kicks to Anthony. Roten dishes to Afflalo. Outside Anthony. And there's the feed to Roten. Another shot. Rebound by the Magic. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Freak with it. Now Anthony defending. Freak kicks to Arthur. Freak passes to Oladipo. He feeds it to Freak. From downtown, Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Pass to Roten. He dishes it to Lopez. That drops.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. Lopez with the steal. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back.
Whoa! That was nasty.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Porzingis can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now, Freak Down low, here's Vucevic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 14 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Knicks trail by 20. Roten with it. Pass to Porzingis. Roten sets the screen for Anthony. Now the pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Oladipo. And here's Freak. He kicks it to Arthur. And the 3 ball is good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Tipped away and stolen by Freak. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the wind. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, but maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Clock at 6. Wide open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Freak's got 46 points. The Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Here's Roten. Banked in off the glass. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. Now Freak. 6 to shoot. From deep. The shot no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Roten. Orlando grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Jarrell Arthur. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Hezonja. And D.J. Augustine subbed in for Oladipo. Here's Grant. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
The Magic leading by 22. Here's Freak. A beautiful reverse layup. Freak's got 48.
The D was all over him, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Freak and stolen by Freak. Green with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Grant kicks to Green. Fortson, guarded by Augustine. They grab their own miss. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Feeds it to Freak for the 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's Grant. D right on him. They set the pick. The dish to O'Quinn. 4 on the shot clock. Nice form on the 20-footer. The Magic leading by 22. Freak with it. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Grant. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Count the bucket.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
They double him with Freak, and stolen by Freak. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you got to believe that's important, Greg. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an inter-conference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
The 17-footer. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Roten. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. Now here's Freak. Here's the 3. Offline. And so it's Orlando taking this one.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Freak. We saw the numbers racking up early on, and he just continued. And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.